What's happening, guys? Paparazzi talking ball cards. Gonna do an SGC preview and reveal here for you. If you don't want to see the preview or hear my pre-grades, go ahead and fast forward and I'll have the reveal coming up for you. First card, 1940 play ball, Connie Mack. Incredibly sharp card. If you guys saw my recent reveal, this came back from PSA as evidence trim. Now, I measured the card and it measures correctly. So we'll see if it's trimmed. If it is, it's going to come back authentic from SGC because I trust them. And if they say it's trimmed, then I'll accept that and whatever. I'll move on from the card or keep it in the PC. So either authentic, or if it's authentic, if it's not trimmed and this is a factory cut, I think this has a good chance at a 6. Anyways, it's clean, super clean. 1940 play ball. 1949 Rizzuto. Really nice one here as well. Strong eye appeal. I think this is a pretty solid card. I think this has a good chance at a 6. This order has some cards with some strong eye appeal, and I think that's what you just have to send SGC if you want to get a decent grade. Okay, let's see. 52. Nope, scratch that. 51 Burke Ross Yogi Berra. This one does have a wrinkle on the back, I think. Yeah, wrinkle right there. So I think the best I'm gonna get here is probably like a 2.5, maybe a 3. Yogi Berra from the Burke Ross. Sticking with Burke Ross. Rizzuto. This is a nicer example here. I think this has a good chance at a 4. That's my guess. 4. Okay, this is Brian Roth, Card Soup purchase. Picked this up from Brian a while back. This is a 52 Burke Ross Pee Wee Reese. It is a very, very nice card. As you guys can see, it's centered quite well. It's pretty sharp. I mean, there's some fuzz on the corners, but it's from 1952, so I'm not too surprised there. The only thing that, upon really close inspection, there's like this print speck here. And that print speck, I don't know, I don't know if someone touched that with a pen or what that is. So this is a weird one for me. I'm not sure where this one's gonna fall. SGC is pretty fair, so I think this can get a 6. That's the official prediction, 6. 54 Red Heart, Stan the Man. This was rejected by PSA because it's got something going on up here. I don't know if if there was something that was erased. You could see the red and some of the cardstock is exposed there. Other than that, the card's pretty nice. A little bit of something, I don't know. There's some erasing there, maybe, and some erasing on this end. So not 100% sure what's going on. PSA rejected it as altered. This is a new thing that PSA is doing without changing their standards. They're rejecting cards that they previously would have graded and assigned a mark designation. Even cards that were erased in the past, PSA would slab them. But anyways, SGC is still pretty reasonable about this. My expectation is a 2 because of these issues. 58 Hank Aaron All-Star. This was a PSA reject. I think it was miscut. This edge is a little wavy. It's not a truly square corner or square edge on the card. So I think PSA they're just looking for reasons to reject. But SGC, I think, will grade it. I think SGC will give this a 4. Prediction 4. 59 Maze. Nice eye appeal card, but it does have a wrinkle across the back. And it goes all the way across the card. It's not really so much in the front. So I think this has a chance at a 2. Nice. What is this? Is this? I think it's 59. 59 tops. Mantle hits 42nd home run for Crown. This is a very clean card. Centered well. No stains. No wrinkles. Pretty decent corners. I think this has a good chance at an SGC 6. That's what I think there. This is another PSA rejection. They rejected it as minimum size, and the card measures perfectly. So again, they're just kind of fishing for reasons to reject things. And I think SGC will grade this. I'm gonna throw a 6.5 at this one on the 60 tops K line. 6.5. This is a 64 tops maze. Very well centered. So again, nice eye appeal, but there's some surface wear, corner wear. The card itself is relatively clean. I think this one will get a VG 3. So looking for a 3 there. 1968 Maris. This is a sharp card. Real sharp. I think this has a good chance at a 7. The only issue, let me see if I can show you guys this. The only issue I could see is that the cardboard, you can't really see it on that side. The cardboard has a tiny bit of waviness to it. I don't know. I may be overthinking it, guys. Like, look at the surface. The surface is so nice. I think I'm just overthinking it. So hoping for, I don't know, what did I say earlier? I think it can get a 7. So looking 7 there. Modern card. 1996 Topps Chrome Refractor of Troy Aikman. So this was the premier year for Topps Chrome. And this is the #1 card in the set. I looked in the SGC Pop Report and the PSA Pop Report. There have been none graded. Not a single one of these has been graded. The refractor variation. The card itself is pretty nice. If you look down here at the bottom, it has an insane print line. So it has a print line, some minor scuffing. I did pack pull this, but it came out of the pack with some of these issues. Anyways, I'm hoping for an 8.5. I'm gonna sound a bit like a broken record here for the rest of the video because I think these modern cards I'm submitting are gonna be 8.5s. This is a 2001 Topps Chrome, Pujols rookie, traded. This one, let me see. You see that little wrinkle scratch there? It's that tiny little, it's not even a wrinkle. It's like a little lift and a scratch. So I'm hoping I could get an 8.5. They could hammer it as well. I honestly don't know. I'm not as well versed when it comes to grading Chrome cards and modern cards. You guys know I don't really do much of that. Vlad, this is a 2005 Ultimate Signatures. Man, I just dig this card. I just think this is gonna look good. Love this card design. Love some of the Upper Deck Ultimate cards from the 2000s. Beast Mode, another Ultimate Ultimate Ink here. I think this is a rookie auto of his. I think he's gonna get into the Hall. Not sure what the hell was going on when he signed this. Had trouble with the 2. Anyways, it's a slightly thicker card. Again, I think this is 8.5, 8.5. Well, let's see how I do. SGC's running quick. Let's see what the grades look like. That's right, it is tuxedo time. SGC is caught up. That's an understatement. They're getting stuff back in door to door. Door to door. Oh, sorry about that. Less than 2 weeks. Less than 2 weeks. I looked at the grades. Did well. Hope you guys enjoy this this reveal. Got some fun stuff in here. SGC is just They've just been so consistent. And speaking of consistency, Boca Card Subs, those guys are just the best. As they always throw in card savers on your return order, which is just incredible considering all the value that you already get from them. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. I left them in the order that they're in, which is typically just an insane scrambled order. SGC is not known for keeping the cards in order. So first card, Marshawn Lynch, rookie auto. Got a 9. I think on all the modern cards I predicted an 8.5. So a 9 is really nice. Numbered out of 25, Ultimate Ink, Marshawn. And as you'll see, the auto did not get a 10 for obvious reasons. Marshawn that day was having trouble with his 2s. So no 10 there. Here's the Vlad auto out of Ultimate. I just love the look of these Ultimate cards. Got a little something going on the slab there. There's a scratch in the slab. That's not ideal, but a 10 and an 8.5, that's great. Love that. Let me see if I can make an adjustment here so you're not just seeing me in the reflection. Well, don't know if it's going to get any better. Sorry about that. Okay. Pujols. This is really sharp card. Gets a 7. You know, this one hurt a bit. I could show you the issue there. You guys let me know, what do you think? Is a 7 reasonable for that little flaw? It's kind of like a raised scratch. Card is centered and sharp. With PSA opening the door back up to value, I don't know, I might snap this. I mean, in an SGC 7, it doesn't, you know, there's not much there. It's essentially the same as being raw. So I could see a world where PSA gives this still an 8. Then again, modern cards are not my thing. Speaking of modern cards, got another one here. You are looking at a Pop 1, 1996 Troy Aikman Refractor. This card has only been graded once by PSA. I'm sorry, once by SGC, never graded by PSA. It's a really nice card, except for this print line. Just the print line that it has is crazy, and I think that hurt it. Still, look at the shine on that. First year of Topps Chrome. So now let's get into the real fun stuff here. Roger Maris 68. 7.5. Man, I think my prediction was a 6 or a 7. 7.5 is just, that's just awesome. Yeah, this is a nice card. I think this is Roger's last card. I don't think he has a 69. Let me know if I'm off on that. Let's go ahead and tee that up. As far as vintage cards go, I think that might take the cake for the highest vintage grade I've ever received from SGC. Willie Mays, 1964. I think I predicted a 3. Got a 3.5. Card's obviously centered pretty well. It does have some wear / print defect there, which does kind of detract from the eye appeal. There is some corner wear as well, but very happy with the 3.5. I think that's fair. Okay, here's another sharp card, 1960 Al Kaline. Gets a 7. Yeah, that, you know, the corners on this card are just screaming. This was a PSA reject for minimum size. PSA was just obviously looking to reject cards because the card measures correctly. So I have no clue or no idea what they were seeing, but a near mint 7, fitted for the tux. I mean, a 7 on a card from 1960, that's pretty good. 1959 Maze, you could see there's a wrinkle that goes all the way through. I think I predicted a 2. I got a 1.5. You guys can watch the first half of the video to see how I did on my predictions, but I think my predictions were pretty reasonable. Here's one that I lowballed. What's going on there on that corner? It's like a little piece of plastic right up there. It's not on the card. That's like plastic from the holder. Maybe I'll mess with that later. But 7.5, near mint plus. I've said this in some videos, guys. I mean, if you want to be happy with your grades, send SGC centered cards. Send them centered cards and you will be a happy camper. If you don't send them centered cards, you're going to be disappointed. It took me a few orders to learn that lesson, but here we are. Centered on the front, centered on the back. Mantle hits 42nd home run for Crown. Homer for Crown. 7.5. Didn't think I had the corners for that on this card, guys. I didn't think that these corners were 7. Strong enough for a 7. Gets a 7.5. Just a stunner. Clean print. Centered up. Yeah. Man. I just couldn't believe that when that came through. 58 Topps Aaron All-Star in a 5. Very happy with that. This was also a PSA reject. I think PSA said it was miscut, I believe. Miscut or minimum size. So now it resides in an SGC 5. I think that's fair. I mean, there's a little bit of staining, some wear. 5 feels right for this card. So very happy with that. Speaking of being very happy, this is another PSA reject. PSA said this card was altered. And I think it's because there's some surface wear up here. Perhaps some erasing or something like that. And I could see on this side too that there was something going on at one point. Maybe some writing or some wear. You could almost see some writing in there. But the red heart gets a 4. That's pretty nice. A lot of these will be for sale. Let me know if you guys are interested. I'm trying to pull together some money for the National. So yeah, couldn't be happier with that. A 4. Pee Wee, 52 Burke Ross, gets a 5. This one I thought was going to do better. I think I was expecting a 6. Not sure what I'm going to do with it. I think I'll keep this as it is. It should do really well if I were to sell it because it's a centered example. I don't know if that mark on the back hurt it. I don't even know if that's a mark or a print dot. To me, it looks like it's blue. So I wasn't sure what was going on with that. But a very nice Pee Wee Reese nonetheless. 52, Burke Ross. 51, Burke Ross, Phil Rizzuto. Gets a 3.5. I think I was looking for a 4, but I think a 3.5 is fair. Some considerable corner wear. These 51s are pretty tough. But yeah, nice Phil Rizzuto. Yogi from the 51 Burke Ross set gets a 2. I think that's a fair grade here. Does have a wrinkle right here. Corners are a bit rounded. So a 2 on the Yogi. Here's the 49 Bowman Furillo. Can't believe I got that wrong in the preview video. I just had Phil Rizzuto on the brain. Sorry about that. Look at that. Look at how that just pops. 49 Bowman Carl Furillo. This is his rookie. Just look how that card presents in this holder. Man, just a blazer. Yeah, this, so happy about this. Like I think I said, I think I predicted a 6, and a 7 is just fantastic. Man, does that pop in that holder. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, that's pretty high end. Yeah, you already saw it. This last one. It was too good to be true. 1940 play ball. Connie Mack gets an A for trimmed. Man, it fits pretty tight in that holder if you ask me. But what do I know? It's trimmed. PSA said it was trimmed. SGC says it was trimmed. It's a trimmed guard. It's okay. You know, I was half expecting this after PSA rejected it. PSA actually got this one right. Got to give credit where credit is due. Sometimes PSA is capable of identifying if a card was trimmed. I'll just say sometimes, because they're still grading trimmed cards every single day. But yeah, not sure what I'm going to do with this guy. Might sell that one. Hope you guys enjoyed this preview and return. Again, shout out to COG Sports. Thanks for letting me steal your format, guys. I really appreciate it. Until next time, Paparazzi Talking Ball Cards. Out of here.